There's another police brutality case out there. Thank God this time the guy didn't get killed, but he was roughed up pretty good, and it was up in Fullerton, California at Fullerton College. If you want to see the video, I think it was on USA Today where I saw it. I'm not going to put any of the video on this because you can see it for yourself. But anyway, there's a kid standing there, and an officer walks up, asks him for his ID. He doesn't give the ID, so the guy just wrestles him to the ground and beats him up. Knee to the head, arm behind the back. All the time this kid's saying, I'm not resisting, I'm not resisting, I'm not resisting. And the officer's just beating the hell out of him. So once again, this happens. I'm kind of familiar with that area because I had a son that went to Cal State Fullerton, and then the cops were thugs out there too. So this is just more thuggery of people brutalizing other human beings. How this mentality happens is simply the ability to not have any empathy or sympathy or any caring for another human being. These people are absolute animals. They're animals. This is not about police doing their job. This is about people that are animals. And what this is, if you want to know what this is actually, this is the stop and frisk that Donald Trump wants. This is the Fourth Amendment protections of which someone walks up to you and says, give me your ID, like show me your papers, like Nazi Germany, and I don't show you my papers, or I resist, or absolutely, want to ask a question or two about what you're asking me this for, and then you get beat up for it. So this is the world that Donald Trump wants, stop and frisk. This is the Fourth Amendment protections of which we want to make sure we protect. So this is what happens when you don't have that. Somebody walks up, where's your papers? Where's your ID? Well, do I have to? I don't have it, or something. Then bang, you're on the ground, you're getting beat up, you're getting handcuffed, or some thug telling you, if you don't give them to me, I'll show you what's going to happen to you. And then all these people are standing around videoing it, saying, stop it, dude, stop it, stop it, stop it. And the guy continues to do it. He continues to keep on beating the guy. So he absolutely has no, he's in attack mode. He has no awareness of anybody around him, has no awareness that the guy's being videoed, and then the statement from the college is, oh, we're under investigation, and this guy's being, he's on paid leave right now, which is always what happens, we're on paid leave. So this is the world that we're going to be living in very quickly if somebody doesn't stop this kind of behavior. And I also want to talk about how people, the mindset that happens in. And I believe that the mindset that people have with that is the fact that they actually grow up in a world or get around people that have this superiority mentality that, some people are better than other people. And that the people that they don't have any value for, are people that, they're not around. They've never been around or never associated with it. And I'll give you, for instance, I grew up in a very small community, and I wasn't around black people. I remember the first time I actually saw a black person. Not from a distance. I'd seen black people from a distance, before, but I'd never really been really close to one or standing right next to one. And I was at a Denver car auction, and I was looking at a car. I was about 16 years old, and the person next to me happened to be black. And I remember looking at the person, going, studying the person, thinking, this is the first time I've ever seen a black person up close. And I remember just like looking at the person and just really studying them, thinking about, wow, man, I've never been this close to a black person before. So I know I grew up in a very closed environment. I grew up in, an environment where people were thinking that other people weren't as good as they were. Thank God I got out of that environment. Thank God I'm in a place now where I'm around a lot of people that, of all types and all minorities and all backgrounds, and they're all good people. 99.9% of people are good people. They're just wanting the same thing you want. They want a good life. They want a good job. They want an opportunity to educate their kids, and they want an opportunity for the betterment. And that's what most people are about. And everybody, no matter what they are, if they're of any race or any color, that's what they are. That's what they want. And for people to look down on other people is something from the heart. It's something that's wrong with their soul. There's something wrong with their spirituality. They're just complete empty. For somebody to do that to another human being, they're not. It's like they're rogue, animals that are running around and doing this kind of stuff. They're not humans. They're rogue animals, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop. And the brutality has got to stop. And the superiority over other people's got to stop too. So anyway, if you want to watch that video, it's just another video to show you how this stuff happens. And in my opinion, happens by people that are closed-minded about other people and other people being treated fairly and being treated like human beings. So anyway, I appreciate you listening. Thank you.